everybody's up. I am taking one of my lawn trucks and going to the lake home to cut grass. It's been raining like crazy. We might run into some storms on the way. It is 5:12 in the morning. I'm leaving. Basically leaving Minneapolis, Minnesota, heading to Wisconsin. Hey Alicia. Hey Tortuga. We're gonna go for a little ride. We're gonna go up to the lake home. I'm in the lawn truck, so that's why you guys don't see there's no front end. This is a front nose pickup. It's a front nose truck. It's in a Isuzu pickup. This is my big lawn truck. Oh yeah, I gotta turn the heat down. Thought it was gonna be cold. It's freezing here. It's only like 50 degrees out. So I should have left at 4 before the sun was coming up, but oh well. I don't want to run into any deer. Get smacked with. I get smacked the deer in front of this thing, man. I'm gonna be hurt. But good morning. Alicia, thanks for being up. I was gonna text you, but I didn't want to bother you. But I figured I'd do a little surprise pop-up stream. Got 100 miles to go. So who knows what we'll see. We ain't gonna run any traffic right now. I got all my stuff packed. I got everything packed. I got my drone over there, my cooler, my backpack. Oh yeah. Do that before how's the picture quality and the sound? You guys hear me? Can I get a sound check? Sound check. Oh, I'm sure we're gonna run into some idiots. It is whatever they call it, King's Day, Trump's Day, whatever bull crap. I was gonna stay behind and go film that on my other page, but what is rattling so much? I don't hear this thing rattle when I'm driving it when I'm mowing. Oh well. I got a full tank of gas, all the gauges look good. I checked all the air pressure. Should be good to go. Some of you guys probably remember this route, going into downtown. But I brought out my extra phones with me so I can watch what's going on today. But I know myself, if I would have went out there, I wonder if I didn't shut that door tight enough. That door, just in case. But I know myself better. I see some stupid stuff going on, I'm gonna get myself involved. And I don't leave home alone. I always have my little friend with me. They already closed part of the freeways, so that's why I kind of want to get a jump on it. So 94 going the way Travis came the other night, Alicia, that's all shut down. they're trying to make everybody not be able to go to the Capitol to protest, I guess. So we're gonna get out of the city and go enjoy some country. I need a break. I need to get to the cabin. I need a break. Working too hard, putting a lot of hours in. Friday, I worked on my car, me and my daughter, all day. Finally got that all fixed and figured out. So I'm glad I got that done. There's just a couple little things I want to do. I got to change up the tail lights to the LEDs. I gotta do a bunch of stuff, but I wish I could go live from my other page, but I don't have enough subscribers, so I could probably go straight off of Facebook. I mean, straight off of YouTube. But then you got that weird vertical view and all that. So that's what I had the plans of either going up north or going over to go film all that stuff over there, which probably would have run my channel up, but I better just stay away from that stuff. Plus we'll get some more videos. I'm gonna try to do some more. Somebody tonight on another live was giving me crap that said nobody wants to watch lawn care mowing or nothing like that. There's a lot of lawn care companies that do videos and edit them down and got like 400,000 people that watch their channel. It's just that I don't really know editing very well. I did find a lady that will do the editing for me. So that is an option. So what I've recorded so far, I did send to her. She's going to do a test trial for me. See what kind of work she does. And then we would talk about what it would cost. But editing just takes a long time. And really, when you're running a business and stuff like that, you gotta... I figured out how the other lawn care companies do it. They hire a camera guy and they hire an editing guy. Well, they're gonna make that's 80 grand right there. You gotta pay them at least 40,000, 30,000. Let's say it's just 30,000, or if it was even 20,000. You're looking at 40,000 to 60,000 to 80,000 just to run your social media. And I just don't see, with everything going on, I don't see the returns. I'm a businessman. I look at stuff like that. At least for this industry. Now, if I could chase cop calls and stuff like that around here, yeah. If they see, look at, they got this all blocked out. See, this is what takes you to the Capitol. They already got it blocked out. You can't go this way. And then they shut down the other 35, but I'm taking a different way. The only thing I don't like about this truck is I can't see the chat as well. How you been, Tortuga? How's work going? I don't know if you know who Travis is with TW Lives, but I met him, what was it, Friday night? I think it was, Alicia. That was pretty cool. I met a Bakersfield streamer. He had to pick up a camper and bring it across town, and then he stuff that because I sold my Harley, I gave to him, and then I gave him a brand new police scanner. It's like $600 police scanner. I gave it to him. But Travis was one of the first person that I started watching the live stream when the riots happened with George Floyd in my city was burning down. He was the first person I see when there must have been protesting in Bakersfield. So he was the first person I ever watched. That's kind of how I kind of learned this Facebook stuff with the help of another streamer too. But he doesn't really stream anymore, I guess. I wish he did. But so yeah, and if you guys are along for the ride, I appreciate it. Without the live, but I figured it'd be kind of cool. Especially when we get out of the city. This truck right here just about hit me. I had to swerve over. I'm always watching my mirrors. Man, what is everybody like, in a hurry or what? Not. I'm doing the speed limit on cruise control, man. Now, y'all want to be in a hurry, go ahead. I'm not in no hurry. I know how long it takes me to get there. Hey, I could do, once the speed limit hits 70, then I'll do 70. But I ain't trying to beat the crap out of my truck either. We had Monday to work late, and then it rained, and then it rained Tuesday, and then it did rain a little bit on Wednesday, so we went and got some more stuff done, and then my son snuck in a couple days and finished the route. And like, I don't know, we got the route done in like 2.5 days, just long hours. Yeah, 2.5 days. 2.5 right. Well, thanks, Tortuga, for tuning in. I guess me and Alicia will just chit chat. I'm sure people will wake up. I just put live streaming with the zero on the side. I could have put live streaming media, but I don't want to do that on this page. That's false advertising. If people come in to watch, they come in to watch. If they don't, they don't. So I appreciate you letting me know you're taking off. Alicia, you gonna stick around, or are you going to bed? Are you up for the day? I'm listening to somebody on Kick. He does the street takeovers, but now he's doing like cop stuff, whatever. So, it's 3:30 in the morning there. Yeah. I got really sick this week. I don't know what kind of virus was going around, but I got really sick. So for a few days I was down. Thank God they were rain days. My parents got it too, so I don't know if they gave it to me. I know my daughter hasn't got it. My wife hasn't got it. No. I still gotta send you yours. I gotta get that done this week. Now I got everybody's addresses now. So I think Monday I gotta go to the post office and figure out how to ship them out. They're in boxes. Oh man, I'm getting hot. I didn't think I'd be hot. I'll drop that little window down a little bit. Alicia, does that make the truck really noisy? Put the window down a little bit. I mean, it's got to be better than in the wintertime when I'm banging the plow all over the place. No, shoot me a text on that, the glitter on the tumblers. Did you get that machine? Yeah, send me some pictures. I talked to Gore. She's been sick and then she's been busy. Okay. So all I needed to do is just roll the window down for a second. Now I'm cooled off. It's cold out. I got pants and a sweatshirt on and a shirt. I got the sweatshirt off now, but oh man, you know what I forgot? I forgot my jacket. Oh, it's alright, my hoodies. I got my winter cap and my hoodie. I'll be fine. What's up, HW? I love when you come in the chat, dude. You always got jokes, man. You always make me laugh, bro. You always make me laugh. You are so funny. What's up, HW, buddy? So HW, I'm heading up to the cabin. My cabin up north with my parents. They have cabins up there. I'm doing a surprise visit. They don't know I'm coming. But I know the grass is long, so. I should have took. Oh, I couldn't take the other way. I should have took the other way. I could have went by. Showed you my brother's house. He lives up out here. He got out of the city. Well, dude, you're just funny, man. You always come in with some kind of joke. You're a funny dude, man. I see you in other chats and stuff. And I don't see you be throwing jokes, but when you come into my chat, you always are cracking me up, dude. At least it's not like the wintertime, but we could blow some wind. No, don't do that. Not in this truck. So I'm driving a Isuzu box truck. This is one of my lawn trucks. It's got a 24-foot box on the back and then a 4-foot beaver tail on the back with gates that drop down. So we can ride the mowers in and out and then shut the door and lock it. And everything stays nice and out of the weather. And then I got it's all, it's got my, it's all wrapped with my logo and everything on it. I gotta get my YouTube put on it though. He said he could just sticker over it. Did you tell people we are coming with you? Nope, we're gonna surprise them. Hey, you gotta enjoy life, brother. I got off all my heart meds, and because it was bringing my oxygen down, which then it was really making me depressed. So I finally switched doctors, and I kept telling them, like, this stuff's bringing my oxygen down. Now my oxygen's running at like 95, 96%, and I feel so much better. I feel so much happier. I feel more motivated. It's just if I can get my damn shoulder fixed. Is Texas Cutie in here? What's up? I just had some kind of virus. I don't know. It's that virus where you can't leave the bathroom for like 24 hours. I'm sure HW will come up with a joke with that one. Oh yeah, we gotta get over it. But we are heading northbound to Cabin. We're leaving Minnesota and we're going to Wisconsin. I need to get out of the city. I need a break. I think we're gonna run into some rain though. That's gonna suck. I cleaned the windshield out pretty good. I don't know if this fuel is better. Is that better? Boy, the wind is really pushing, man. The wind is really pushing this truck. I could have put a couple mowers on my truck and pulled it with the trailer, but this is all set up, man. I just drove it home, loaded my bags up, sat and watched the lives until everybody ended, which was pretty much, there's one black guy left. I think he's gonna get off, and then I packed all my stuff, had everything packed good in the truck, and I dipped. Everybody at the house is passed out. My daughter didn't get home till like 2:30 this morning, so, and I don't think she went to bed till 3:30. So, and she texted me. She wanted me to go to sleep, but I slept 12 hours the night before. That's another thing, getting off those heart meds. I fall asleep at night way faster. Like, I got all medication except for I got to take water pills and potassium pills, and I got to take seizure meds. Those are the 3 things I have to take. So I cut out of 18 prescriptions, 18 pills a day, I'm down to 3 pills a day. And the torsemide for the water is like, it all depends on the day. But I gotta keep the water off my heart. But it was pretty funny that I kept telling them that it's the heart meds in my heart. But the last time I got tested, my heart was at like 30-some%. And when I got tested, after I went out the medication, and it was right when I was my end of winter. It was the end of winter, the beginning of spring, and I've been working just non-stop. So I was really putting my heart to work. Like, I was really putting a lot of strain on it. I had a lot of stress going on, and then I went and got checked, and my heart went up to 45%. And the doctor was like shocked. That pharmaceutical stuff ain't good. Just eat right, drink good water, because there is bad water too. I drink good water. I get water shipped from down south, spring water. And when my daughter was in school, she had it tested. She tested Daisy water from Coke, and then some other water that was sitting outside of the store, and then the water that we drink at home. And they did a test at school to see what kind of bacteria grew, and our water grew no bacteria. Our water has an expiration date. You can only have it you can only keep it for so long, and then it expires. Anybody heard of a water that expires? Well, spring water that comes out of a spring and gets bottled, it gets shipped up in a tinted blue bottle. It has to stay in a cool place. You can't have it in a hot place. Like, you can't leave it outside or leave it in a hot house or whatever. So luckily my garage has no windows, so my garage stays really cool in the summertime. So we just keep it in there, and then we bring a case or 2 a week in the house. And he usually stops by like every other week, sometimes every 3rd week. Sometimes he has to come once a week, but he usually drops off like 14 cases of water, and I think there's 24 bottles in a case. So we drink a lot of water. But I still have to have a little bit of pop, not caffeine, because I do drink a little bit of Crush, because I am kind of pre-diabetic. I tried quitting pop completely. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. So the doctor said you need to intake a little bit of sugar so you can have some pop. Because I don't eat candy anymore, none of that stuff. I cut all that stuff out. I've done since wintertime, since the beginning of March, I've really worked hard on myself to change. And I shout out Texas Cutie for part of that, and a couple other people. Especially my wife and my daughter. Texas Cutie, don't you think I've gotten better? HW, I knew you'd come up with something. I almost missed that one. But yeah, I check my oxygen every day. I check my blood pressure every day. I have it in my bag right here. But it took me 5 years, guys, 5 years to convince them that it's not good for me. Because I would go off it for like a week, and my oxygen would stay up, and then everyone would say I'm normal. Then I go on the medication. Everybody say I'm a zombie. I can't sleep. My oxygen's low. I'm out of it. I can't even talk right. I can't type right. Couldn't even talk right. I just saw a friend of mine that I haven't seen in like 2 years, and the first thing he said to me is, what happened to you? I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, something's changed in you. I'm like, I'm still confused. Like, I don't know what he's trying to get at. He's like, dude, like, you're not out of it. You're not a zombie. Like, I can understand what you're saying. Like, your eyes are not all glossy, over. You don't look tired. You're like, you're with it. Like, you're on top of it. I spent like 4 hours, and that's one of my best friends. And I literally didn't get to see him for almost like. And then he helped me build my car, and that was like when I was trying to mess with the medication and get off of it, you know. So those were the times where he saw me where I wasn't out of it, but it still kind of was maybe a little bit. So yeah, we just passed my brother's house back there. If I would have went on that freeway, so that's another freeway, that's 35E, this is 35W. So we just passed his house. We're almost to Forest Lake. Look at all the campers over there. And then there's a racing track up here. They used to race dogs, but now I think they turned it into like a casino or something. I will say this truck is very loud. I think I need to put some sound deadening in it or something. We usually don't drive, I mean, on the freeway we usually have the windows down in the summer, but no, we don't drive this truck in the wintertime. It only has, what does it have? It only has 47,000 miles on it. This truck was $200,000 that built. I'm trying to make sure it stays nice. There's no rust on the frame, no nothing. Make sure I keep the oil changed. The fluids change. I winterize it. Oh, man. It must just be windy. The noises drive me nuts. I thought the winter with the plowing, with all the banging and the striping was loud. This is gonna drive me poo-poo. It's so windy. And you can't see the light rain on the windshield, I don't think. No, you can't. Oh, Nightbot, go to bed. Go do something else. Don't harass my people. Yeah, in the wintertime, I used to push snow like 48, 72, 96 hours. No. The last couple of years, last 2 or 3 years, no. I make those guys go out and do it. I do a few lots. I do the bigger lots because I got the big plow. And then after I get that done, then I salt. But I think this winter my daughter's going to take over. So I can get my shoulder replaced so I can take the winter off. That's my goal. Hey Judy, welcome. Is that what smells, HW? Man, put them shoes back on, man. You stink. God dang it. I can smell you all the way from the back of the truck. Oh yeah, I got out the sleeping bed, man. No more of those for me. No way. And you wake up in the morning so groggy you don't even want to get out of bed. I got like I said, dude, I had anxiety meds, pain meds, sleeping meds, heart meds. Yeah, no. I could take Taylor Spall's way and go through all the small towns. Would you guys want to go through small towns? Or should we just take the faster way, go the freeway, and then we'll hit the small towns? Yeah, we're gonna do that. That way, this way is just too much going around. I gotta hit stoplights and all kinds of bull crap. I'm trying to have breakfast. Texas Cutie, I've been dead twice. I got hit by a drunk driver, took me out. I don't know, like, if God is watching over me or who's watching over me. And then I crashed a motorcycle at 160 miles an hour. I jumped off of it because the throttle stuck. Because I was trying to get over, and this old lady, so there was a Corvette. So my brother was in front of me in his Mercedes, wanting to race me. And I was like, no. I got my helmet on, I got my leather jacket on, but I didn't have my leather pants on because it was like 90 degrees. And I made a mistake with that too. But then this Corvette pulls up next to me and wants to race in between this old lady. So she starts freaking out and starts coming over in my lane. So I cracked the throttle, and when I cracked the throttle, when I turned the bike on, you know, you have an on and off switch and then you have the key. Well, when I turned the switch on, it broke. So the little piece, when I cracked the throttle, got stuck in the throttle. So I couldn't turn the throttle, and then the rocker switch must have been stuck in the middle, so I couldn't turn the key off. So I went from like 60 miles an hour to 100 miles an hour in less than 3/4 of a mile. So I knew where I could get off and exit where there was grass, but I didn't think about my body mass versus the speed I was going. So when I kicked off when I got through the traffic without hitting anybody, now we're gonna hit rain. I knew we were gonna hit weather. I should have put that on there. You can see the spray coming off the other cars. Let's see if the windshield wipers. That probably made it worse. We don't usually use the windshield wipers. They probably need new ones. But, so yeah, so I had to jump up on the seat. Luckily, I know how to ride bikes, since I've been riding them since I was little. I've crashed four-wheelers. I've crashed dirt bikes. I was racing my dirt bike against a four-wheeler, and I told him, I'm in this lane, you're in this lane. So, I miss a gear. His four-wheeler goes quicker, and then he cuts right in front of me, and I slam right into him, and I go flying. I was Casper the Ghost, got hauled off to the hospital. So what I have is concussion-related seizures because I've been hit by 5 drunk drivers. If you go on my Joe's Facebook page, there's a video I posted of a couple of the trucks that got hit by the drunk drivers. I got hit head on by 2 guys that were completely hammered. They blew a 3.4. Not only did they hit me and drive down the side of my truck, hit my trailer, then they came off of there, hit another car, and then hit a telephone pole 16 feet in the air, and then slid down and landed. And they both lived. I should have sued. But, oh, we got windshield wiper fluid too. I forgot to check that, but somebody must have checked it. And then back in Valentine's, and I had a 92 Ford, and I still have that truck to this day. Because I pretty much keep at least one of my trucks that I buy, I always keep. And now I finally got my 79 Ford back, like almost 9 years ago. It just took me 6 years to find the parts. I got the box painted, but we're getting a little bit off track here. But yeah, so I've been on Valentine's night at like 11 o'clock. I was just taking off out of the intersection, and this 17-year-old kid was drunk and high with his girlfriend, and his dad's truck, it was like an 86 Ford with this big cow push bumper on it, and he slammed into me at 80 miles an hour, knocked his topper off, which went a half a block. Then I went between two poles, jumped a 4-foot curb, and then hit a tree. And I just had a motor put in it because the motor blew, and then the guy put a 429 Cobra Jet motor in it, all high performance, because he didn't have another motor, because the guy that installed the motor didn't prime it. So when I left his shop, I got like, I don't know, maybe a half a mile, and the truck locked up. So then he had to come and check it out. He had it towed back. Luckily, a friend of mine brought me up there to get the truck, so I got a ride home. And the only motor that he could put in it, so I could get my truck back at the time, because I didn't have a whole lot of vehicles. I only had my Volkswagen, and I wasn't going to be driving that because it was getting towards winter time. And I pulled all the heat and stuff out of that car, because that's a custom car. So I told him, dude, you got to figure it out. He's like, well, do you care about gas mileage? I'm like, it's a lifted truck. It's got a 6-inch lip with 36-inch tires. And I just had brand new tires put on it. I just had brand new shocks put on it. So I said, I don't care about gas mileage. He's like, well, you're going to have a fast truck. And I got to drive it for like 2 months. And then that kid took it and totaled it out. The only thing that saved my life is I had two 12-inch speakers, and I had a metal rod welded to the back, so I didn't blow the windows out of it, because it was really loud, because I like loud stereo systems. It's just the era I grew up in. I like bass. Even my plow truck has bass. You guys just don't hear it because I can't play music. But actually, all my trucks, even my plow trucks, they all have custom speakers and subs and stuff in it, so the guys can listen to music while they're plowing. That's why we went to the two-way radios. So yeah, that was and then when I was like 15, my sister stole my dad's brand new Cadillac and was driving it, and I told her not to take off from the stoplight because there's a car coming. And what does she do? She takes off, and I get broadsided in the passenger door. So I got broadsided in the passenger door, I got broadsided in the driver's door, I get head on, and then my one truck, my 2011 Ford, I got clipped in the rear by a drunk driver, and I got rear-ended by a drunk driver. I should knock on some wood because nobody's hit me ever since. I should be putting that out there. Hopefully those days are over. But yeah, so I don't know how I'm still here, but I don't steal, I don't rob, I don't disrespect people. I try to be very kind to people. I try to give to people. And maybe that's why I'm still here. And I just turned 50 years old. I've been going through this hard stuff since I was 39 years old. I've had 7 seizures. Unfortunately, my first one was at a car show, and then my second one was but it was all because of the motorcycle accident. And we didn't figure it out until the doctor's like, did you play football and stuff? I'm like, no, but I did a lot of fighting in my years. And I said I got hit by a lot of drunk drivers. He's like, oh, okay, that's why you're getting seizures. You got concussion-related seizures. But after like almost 5 years, till 2020, I haven't had one. So I don't think that I will have one again. But they still want me to keep me on the medicine, so because I don't want to have another one. I've already had my license pulled once. I'm not trying to get my license pulled twice. I'm not even reading the chat, I'm just talking. God, HW, you guys, you and Texas Kitty are so funny. Alicia, you still in here, right? Oh my God, I knew we were gonna run into weather. I knew I should have put that on my dang description. I just put live streaming. I know I'm not going to be able to mow right away in the morning. It's got to dry out a little bit, but I got my sucker machine with me. That thing will suck wet grass up like nobody's business, so if it is wet, well, I'll just suck it up in the rain. It's supposed to stop. Alright, thanks, Alicia. If you do decide to bounce out, just let me know. Everybody, HW, everybody tells me that I should be wrapped up in bubble wrap. We're getting close to the exit. We're making good time. Yeah, we're halfway there, 50 miles. It's exactly 100 miles from my doorstep to that doorstep. It's just really windy, man. It's like shaking my doors. Especially my driver's side door. Probably because of the mirrors. Dude, it's really shaking the door, man. Let's see if I got a towel in here. That noise is driving me nuts. I'm sure you guys can hear it too. That helped out a little bit. Yeah, I sold my Harley Davidson. No more motorcycles for me. I still got two. I got an 86 quad racer, Suzuki quad racer, and I got an 87 Suzuki quad racer. They're both 250R racers. And then I still have my three-wheeler I've had forever. I'll never sell that. Somebody stole my dirt bike I bought my son in 2004. Which is pretty crappy. I need to put them online. I was rebuilding the 87. I got all the parts. I even got adjustable shocks and everything. That was like $3,800 for that. I thought I'd be riding them, but no. And I got a boat for sale if anybody's looking for a nice boat. I'll sell it for $3,000 with the trailer and the custom cover. Now it looks like you guys still got good vision, but I don't. I can't believe that your picture quality is better than what I'm trying to see. Well, they built all kinds of new stuff. That's one of the places I get some of my machinery from right there. Drive up here, you get a better deal. In the city, they rip you off. That's why I try to go out of state to get my equipment. Oh, it is so loud. Is it really loud for you guys? Should I turn the volume down a little bit? Or is it good? And Texas Kitty, do you live in Texas? That's why your name is that? Careful, HW. Texas Kitty, a flirty. That's what people call her in the chat. I was going to say something to Texas Kitty, but you know how to handle your own. You don't need me. Oh, we're really going to run into some bad weather. But I told you guys the stream would get interesting. There ain't no horses out today. They're all hiding in the stable. It's raining. I really didn't think I was going to run into this much rain. Holy crap. glad that you guys are in here. Please smash the like button for me. If you can hear me. If I take my Bluetooth out. I never asked HW where he lives. Flirt me? Yeah, you're a flirt, Texas Cutie. That's why you got your name that way. I gotta give you a little bit of shit too, you know. So while you guys are in here, just please smash the like button. You can always go back and delete the video. I try to be in the chats and comment with people, but everybody tries to think that I'm trying to go in there and get people to come to my page. I'm not trying to do that. If people come to my page, they come to the page. If it takes me 5 years to get monetized or whatever, then it takes that long. If I never do, I don't. I just figured I'm driving, or if I'm working, I might as well just turn it on. Whoa! Did you guys see that? Is that car off the road, or did he almost went off the road? But I think he was speeding a little too fast, moving in the back, because it's still kind of top heavy. Sometimes if you take a clover leaf too fast, you will feel the wheels lift off the ground. It's kind of scary. It's happened to me, it's happened to my son, and it's happened to my other worker. Maybe I need to find me a Texas girl. I don't care how you touch the button. I'm telling you, man, HW, you always got jokes, man. I can't remember half the stuff anymore. Yeah, this truck ahead of us here. I don't know if I should zoom in. Oh, don't do that. I'm just not gonna touch the screen. You guys can see the truck. I was gonna try to. Maybe that's a little better. Is that a little better? That truck in front of us, he almost was in the ditch. He flew by me, doing like 90 miles an hour. Now he's doing 65 miles an hour. I bet he's got booty stains in his shorts right now. He should probably pull over and wipe it off. Matter of fact, I don't want to be nowhere near him. Now the wind's pushing me. No, that's what he did. He hydroplaned. Idaho, Ida Pimp. Alicia knows that joke. I don't know if she heard it before or not, but Texas Cutie, why don't you get a home up here? Come up to the Midwest. Oh, he's definitely, I bet you he has skid marks in his undies. I'm gonna go back to the video. I don't know if if you guys saw that, just all that, like, just like the whole screen with like water. You see him just go right off the road. He was in the ditch just a little bit. He must have been able to pull himself back out. But if you get a little bit over here like this, watch. See if it does it. Oh, no. They took it away. Usually it goes blah, 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 blah. Makes all kinds of crazy noises. I don't care about politics in here. I just don't want no racism. If you guys want to talk about politics, go ahead. I don't care. I will tell you one thing, I do not like what's going on in America right now. I don't think it's fair that they're deporting hard-working people. Like they did an ICE raid here, but they went up. They had people they targeted. They got 37 guns off the street, $5 million worth of fentanyl. I think it was 40 kilos of coke, and I don't know how much meth. And they hit like 2 spots. That's how you do it. That's how you do a raid. That's the people you go after. Don't be going after farmers or certain people. I don't jive on that. And for anybody in this chat, I am mixed, and I have mixed grandchildren, and I have Hispanic grandchildren. So I don't play that race shit at all. Politics, go ahead. I don't care. You guys can talk about anything. Just keep racism out of the chat. That's all I ask. I don't know how you guys got a better vision. I might as well just look through my phone and drive. Oh, now it's getting bad. Windows fogging up. Yeah, the windows are fogging up. But they broke the dang AC. They broke the AC controller on here. You guys got a good picture, but I don't. Walking up like crazy. Some air going through here, man. I hope you guys are all having a good day. Hey Trey, are you new to the channel? Or have you been a silent viewer? Yeah, like, go after those people, but don't be going to schools and homes and stuff like what's going on in California, man. That gets my blood pressure going really bad. Look what they did to that senator. That's not right. That's just not right. I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. That's why I just don't even get into politics. I don't like, I'm straight down the middle. Whatever you call that, you call that. I just don't get into politics, period. Listen, you can't win. If you're on one side or you're on the other side, there's no winning. So I just stay out of it. That's what my grandfather taught me. He said, unless you're going to go to school and become the president, keep your nose out of it. I don't know. That's just how I was raised. thinking back, I do remember HWR in Canada. Yes, exactly. It's 2025, not the 40s. I'm glad that you guys can agree to that. Yeah, ICE broke a lot of rules. Dude, I know lawn care companies that had 75 Hispanic people walk off the job. That are legal and illegal. Legal and illegal. I've had legal and illegal. They gave me paperwork. They went through the system. I don't know where they got the paperwork from. But I watched also, in the last 4 years, I watched videos. I'm sure you guys know the people that probably videotaped it, got their channels taken. But you didn't see no Mexican or Hispanic people coming across the border. I saw terrorists coming across the border. That's what I looked at it as. And look what happened in Colorado. And the guy just sat there and thought it was funny. That's just not right, man. We only have one life to live. And we need to live it to the fullest. We don't need all this extra drama. Past my exit. Alright, now we're getting out the freeway. Now we'll be on some crazy roads. When I used to work for the city, there's like 6 people that I worked with that lived up here. That live right up here. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't leave at 3 o'clock in the morning. So over here, behind that bar and stuff, there's a bunch of houses. And that's where they live. But yeah, I work for the, oh, look at that old truck right there. Oh man. I didn't bring my car hauler today. We are going into Trump country though. Wisconsin is a Trump country. Wisconsin's a Trump state. Oh man, I wish I could have showed you that house. This right here in the corner, I almost bought this place right here. All that right there. I was gonna make a nursery out of it. And then this property where all that wood was for sale too. But he wanted way too much money. Oh man, I hope I fit underneath this bridge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be doing a turnaround. Yeah, I'm going to my cabin to mow. 13 inches and that was 13.1. There are some bridges I can't go under even in the city. There's truck sits up pretty tall. It's got dually wheels. Well, no, this one doesn't. The other one does. Yeah, I have dually wheels on this. What the hell am I thinking? I don't have tandem axle on this one. That's on my big dump truck. So I have 3 dualies and then one big dump truck with dual axles and a tag axle. I ain't gonna be mowing right away in the morning, I know that. But it is supposed to stop raining here soon. So I'll probably mow later. But yeah, they built a bunch of houses. This used to just be no land, but hopefully I can come up and show you this house that's buried underground. But so we're still actually in Minnesota right here. There's a trailer for sale. I'm always looking to buy stuff and resell it. Oh, that was just a bird. There's a lot of deer crossing. A lot. Oh wow, they put a subdivision in here. They finally finished it. That guy's got his grass all nice and striped. I don't know if you guys saw that. Try to pay attention to the road, but I want to show you some stuff. Oh, you don't want to hit bumps with this truck, boy. You'll be doing a wheelie. Now, if you hit it just right and smash the gas, you can lift the front wheels off the ground. It's kind of fun. Some vegetables. Man, everything, just so much stuff is popping up every time I come up here. It's crazy. Now, at least the rattling and the noise is gone. What are you looking to build? '86 Colors with the LSX in it. Motor's in, the bodywork's done. Camper special. I bought it from a neighbor who was the original owner. Then I thought I'd make it a plow truck, but I was young and dumb. I didn't realize it didn't have 4-wheel drive. So then I traded a friend of mine whose mom was a millionaire. So he has like 40 cars. He's got 2 '86 Fords that have 1 mile on them. And then he's got another one that's, I think, an '84 Ford with the $25,000 Chameleon puzzle paint job on it that he still hasn't finished. So he had a '74 Highboy with no power steering, and he hated it. And he always liked my truck because he wanted to lower it. But his truck had like chrome on it, chrome roll bar, lights. So we just swapped titles. But I thought that the truck was gone because I never saw it in his garage. But I didn't know that he had a farm that he was storing a bunch of stuff in. He's got a 120 by 180 shed at his family farm that's now his. His uncle backed into the box and messed the box up, so I had to get a box from California, rust free, and then I got lucky and know people, so it cost me $100 to get it shipped, as long as I was willing to wait. So that's all done. All the bodywork's done. It's painted. It still looks like it looks so wet, and I haven't even buffed it yet. Undercoated it. It's built. I got a 429 in it. I'm the only one that's ever had interest in it, so we're gonna look at the vehicle after she gets her operation done. And so she's got her operation, she's healing now. So once she can heal enough to get downstairs, then I'm gonna go look at the car and see exactly what. It's all original, it's never been driven in the winter, and it's a 1970 Ford Trino with a 429 in it. And I think that's worth some money. Hey, I'm Leisure, if I said your name right. Good morning. Thank you guys for joining. I didn't even think I'd have anybody in here. All I ask if you just hit the like button, please. Oh, I got garages, Texas. At home, I got an 8-car garage. Plus, I got shops. So I got 2 cars on my shop. I got 1 car in storage. Oh man, I think we passed the house. Maybe, oh man, I think we might have passed the house. Oh, maybe it's up here. Then right over here is where my parents got their German Shepherds, because he trains police dogs. So my parents got a female ex-police dog, and she don't screw around at all. And then they got a long-haired German Shepherd. Oh, he's crazy. His name is Harley. My dad named him after his Harleys. My dad still has 4 Harleys, but he really can't. Hopefully after he gets his knee done, we can go and do one more Sturgis trip. But ever since my uncle passed away, so I lost my sister, then I lost my uncle, and then I lost my aunt. That drinking will kill you. My uncle had a massive heart attack, so my dad had a heart attack when he was 50. I got just heart failure when I was 39. Enough of that crap. Oh yeah, I got land up here too. And we should have never sold the land next to us. So mad. Should have never sold that piece of land. Now I got a neighbor next door. And then he cut all the trees down. So now I gotta build a fence. I'll build a fence on both sides. Built a fence for the dogs. Because everybody seems to just let their dogs run around. And we don't have dogs that, I mean, they probably get along with other dogs, but people are scared of them. Especially my Rottweilers. Even though Zeus is like the biggest baby in the damn world, it's my little Chihuahua you gotta watch out for. He's the biter. And then I got a Beagle Yorkie mix. He's the little hunter, and then the Rottweiler does the killing. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. They don't mess with my chickens though. I want to rescue a pit bull for my shop. So if I come across one that's going to be killed, I'm going to take it. Alright, so now we're going to cross the river and we'll be in Wisconsin. I don't know what the I is for, Texas City. bite me. When I yell at him and tell him to come here, he tucks his tail and he walks right to me. Yeah, we have him past the house that's underground. There's there used to be a boat junkyard back there, but I think the city kicked them out. I wish it wasn't raining. You guys could see more. But so when we got this cabin, it was just a tiny little place. And over the years, we've been adding on and on and on and on and on and on and on. My parents got the front part, and then I got the back part. Mine looked like the way we designed it. It looks like two hotels. Here's did they really take it down? I used to race dirt bikes right here. There's a dirt bike track. Oh yeah, it's still there. You guys see it? Probably not. It's still there though. It's right here. It's right here. Look at that. You guys ever seen a house like that? I've never seen one before except for that one. Did you guys catch that? Texas Cutie would be a lot better if it was sunny and not raining. About my first place, my first house. It was cheap. There's a pew-pew range left side of the road. Over here. It's still there. And then this is where I get my trailers from, up here. There it is, right there. Right there. And then right here is where I get my trailers. Right there. See all the trailers? That's where I get them from. Actually, I'm gonna come back and look at that red one. So, when I was into snowmobiling, this is where we ride over to and stay at that lodge. I still have two snowmobiles in a trailer. 2004s with reverse and the trailer, enclosed trailer. So I need to slow down. So this is a golf course right here. There's one of my old mowers. But there's a golf course right here, and then this is the hospital I've been to more times than I want to really tell you guys. But the hospital is right over here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but No, can't really see it. And this used to be a really cool drive-in right here. But it ain't very good anymore. You know what? I'm gonna take a little detour. We're gonna go into downtown Grantsburg. This is where they snowmobile in the summertime and go across the lake water skipping that I used to do. But I'm still a young kid at heart, but some things I gotta remember I can't do anymore. Can't hurt myself. And another thing I like to do is I like to go antique shopping. There's a really cool place up here. Now I got my brother into antiquing. Where's the damn lake? Oh, I missed the road. Oh well, we'll go through downtown. This is not my town, but get the drip to some. These are all old buildings. That truck looks just like my dump truck. Right there, right ahead. See that dump truck right there? That's exactly what I have right there. That's funny. I just love old buildings and stuff. I like history. Do you guys know that Mexico used to be Los Angeles and Mexico sold it to LA? I wonder how many people know that. Oh, see, I turned down the right road. Here's the lake. But I think I gotta go this way. So I'll be back up here soon. I might throw a water skipping machine together, but yeah, this is the lake that we do water skipping on in the summertime. It's so fun. It is so fun. But these guys got these damn turbo snowmobiles now and stuff that really make a lot of power. Somebody's at my shop. Who's at my shop? I don't recognize that car. Hold on, chat. I'm looking at the cameras at the shop. What you looking at, dude? Oh, perfect. Right in the camera. Perfect. I got your license plate. Yep. I just set the alarm off. It's loud. He's out of there now. I should have shut the gates last night. Damn it. We've been playing with opening the gates, closing the gates, but sometimes people forget to open the gate or leave the gate open on Thursdays so the garbage can get dumped on Fridays. Be too lazy to get out and unlock the gate. When I get out live, I'll be calling my buddy, have him run that license plate. I'll figure out where that car came from. My buddy owns a tow yard and sells cars, so he's hooked with the DMV. So I can run any plate, anywhere, and find out who you are and where you live. I also have a friend that's a private. Oh, this guy right here, all these tow trucks. Dude, he's got some cool old tow trucks. He just doesn't have them out right now. And then there's all these places like this. Dollar Tree and Family Dollar. And nothing's a dollar. And there's a really nice school right back there. And they added on to the preschool. Still not in my town. We got 14 miles to go. And I don't think the cheese store is open, but there's a place that does the milk and makes cheese and stuff. Oh my God, they got the best string cheese in the world. See, that's what I want to do. I want to buy a plot of land up here and build a mini storage. It makes some good money off that, and then if they don't pay, in there. That's my next business adventure. The guy has some pull, LOL. Oh, the tow trucks. Whoa! It's rained a lot, man. Holy crap, that thing was flooded. This guy here, I've gotten stuff from him before. He's got all kinds of crap. Look at that truck right there. I just don't like that body style Ford. I like Ford and Chevy. I don't do any Dodges. Man, it is really, really wet up here. We've had a lot of rain. All our like last summer. We didn't get no snow, and it rained most of the summer. I really hope we don't have another crappy winter. I'm gonna be really mad. I lost $100,000 this winter. And I don't like losing money. Oh, HW, man, you are so funny. I love when you come in the chat. You and Texas Kitty are just got me cracking up over here. Thank you all for coming for this, I don't know, maybe boring drive. I don't know. I'm so used to driving this road. Man. Oh, this is funny. HW in Texas Kitty. Alicia's just sitting back, just chilling. Hey, Texas Kitty, if you go to my, I got your phone number. You send me your address, I'll send you something. But you got to do it this weekend because everything's going in the mail this week, so everybody can get their stuff. I did something for my mods and some of my returning. Oh, this is a good nursery. I might come back and check because I need some plants. She's got good deals on plants. Oh, Alicia's still here. She's always here. Up into the top mod. actually went for that. Even though I just sold one, but let me see. I might come home with me. It's a good deal. I'm way too kind. What do you want me to be, an asshole? I can be an asshole. I can be a real big asshole. I try to keep that buried. My younger years were. Oh, now I got traffic gonna be coming behind me. Let's get going. Oh yeah, and this motor in this truck, it's got a tune. What's sorry, Texas? What's going on? What did I miss? Joe, check your camera. What happened? Here's the dairy place that I was talking about. I'm gonna come back later and get some. I found my cooler. There ain't no drama in the chat, is there? There can't be no drama in the chat. Alicia said, check my camera. What's going on with the camera? What happened? What did I miss? What? Sounded like it went off again. Oh. Okay. Alicia and Texas Beauty, you guys, is this the first time you guys have met each other? Alicia's a super nice person. Okay. I didn't think there would be any drama. You guys have been making me laugh, so. HW is super funny. So are you, Texas Beauty. My phone went off. Well, this guy's in a hurry. When I got out of the truck, my phone went off. What the heck? It's got to be charging. Yeah, it's charging. That's weird. I hope it's fun in here. I really do. I really try to have a fun chat. Really don't like no drama. Save that drama for somebody else's baby mama. I love joking around, messing around. That stuff's all good. So Nightbot is right. I have been doing this for 37 years. I was plowing with a pillow before I even got my license for 4 years for my father, and then for myself too. My dad never paid me because he didn't have no money, so I just helped the family. I actually grew up kind of in a messed up situation. I don't want to get into it, but the town of Fallen, it's so small that it has one store. This is where one of my friends broke down. Me and another guy used to weld. We used to make docks out of this building right here. Floatable docks. And then the town is like right here. Only store. Right here. That's it. That's all you get in here. Way too small for me. I'd go bonkers. That's probably because I'm a city boy. That's how you can store a lot of cars. Passing the church. And then the lumber companies right there, we get all our lumber from. Nightbot hates all of us. I don't know. Travis is gonna help me figure out some of this stuff. I'm already semi-retired Texas Kitty. I have been for the last 10 years. In the wintertime, I only go out and plow. The rest of the time, I don't do nothing. In the summertime, I work in the spring and the fall. And then I do landscape. I do push people around with landscaping or drive the front end loader. Well, my daughter's learned how to do that, so she's kind of taken over a lot of that stuff. Even though I want her to keep doing welding, because she's a real good welder. But we're both dyslexic and dysgraphia, so math sucks for us. I hate to say it, but I really can't even read a tape measure correctly. I mean, I know what I need to know, but when it gets down to all those little numbers, I'm done. I'll admit that. So she's struggling with a little bit of that. I'm trying to keep her going because she's a really, really good welder. Like, she got bumped up 2 classes, and her TIG welding is spot on. Aluminum and metal. She's a better welder than me or her brother. But when and she has a job offer for 70 grand, but she can't get the math down. So, and she does enjoy doing this stuff too, especially in the wintertime. She's very artsy, so she likes to do the landscaping. She does the mowing and stuff, but I don't really think she wants to do that part of it. Get done. We'll probably start working on that maybe next week, or whenever he sends half the payment in. It's a quick little $30,000 job. It should take us maybe 3 days. We'll knock it out. And there's a lot of, see my idea? Should have done that 10 years ago. They're just past another 3 storage places. Yeah, they won't let that fly. We already thought about that. And where she'd be working at, they build military stuff and NASA stuff. So it's got to be dead on the money. But it's in an air-conditioned, controlled place, so she's not outside working. Even though I told her we could turn one of our trucks into a welding truck, and she could go around and just weld broken equipment. You don't need a tape measure for that. You don't need to be down to the whatever centimeters or whatever you call it. See, I can't even figure it out. Man, everybody's passing me. Go ahead, go 70 miles an hour. I hope you get smacked by a deer. I ain't trying to get hit by a deer. I mean, even though it's raining, they're probably not going to run out. But I've only I filled the truck up. Oh, our detour took a few more miles, so I'm probably not going to hit 100 exactly. But it is exactly 100 miles from my doorstep to the driveway to the cabin. But I took that detour, and then I took that other little stop. But I'm still above 3/4 of a tank of gas. And we put 100 miles on. Hell, maybe. Nope, that one's working. Oh, that one's working. He's hauling firewood. Oh, I tried that scrapping metal for a while. We used to do hot water heaters in the wintertime and then fill them up with water to get extra money. Little trick. But that was when scrap was up. Now gold is through the ceiling, but I have a lot of gold. But I don't know if I should turn it in or keep holding on to it. I have commercial grade security system cameras that move around, and then I put some ring cameras in it too, like I have at my house. I have double cameras at my house and at my shop. But the ring cameras, they blast off. Here's the boat place that fixed my boat after I've been at like 2 other shops. Good morning, Styling. Styling became a mod. It's so funny. It is too funny. Styling, you should tell the story on how you became a mod, if you remember. Alright, now we're in my town. Oh, I see a truck. I'm gonna look at. Probably get to the cabin and go get some breakfast. I'm hungry. This person did this place, but she buys stuff. She buys like China stuff and then tries to resell it. But this is my town right here. This is where I've been coming for 35 years. Well, actually probably 40 years. Since I was like 9, because my grandparents had a cabin. I'll show you that. I used to be a small cabin too my uncle bought after he fought in the war. And then this place, oh, they turned into a bank, but that used to be a drive-through liquor store. And then this used to be, oh, we got another old truck. Ooh. Uh-oh. I gotta come and look at that. This place right here used to sell snowmobiles and 4-wheelers. And I think he still messes around with them, but this is my little town. This is my little town right here. Oh, they finally changed the name. They just did it. Circle K. That used to be a holiday. This had a really bad tornado rip through here. It totally devastated that building right there. The poorhouse, that's where we go eat. They got the best prime rib. But the tornado, we had a tornado come through here and tear all this up. There's still mattresses and trees on the back roads. Oh, they moved the Dollar. They did turn that into a Dollar General. And then they got another one. I don't get that. We got a movie theater right here. Oh no, the movie good. Can somebody give me a thumbs up or a middle finger or a heart or something to let me know that you guys are still here? We didn't drive all the way here for you guys not to check out the place. And then there's a lake on this side where they do fireworks. Alright, good, we're back. I think I just turned the phone off. I didn't shut the live off. Well, it's not the phone when I hit the phone. Stupid button. But I like this Android for streaming better than the iPhone. I think it gets better picture quality. Look at this house. Oh man, we're frozen or something. What happened? What the heck's going on here? Uh-oh. Why are we frozen? Oh, we're buffering. Oh man, come on. Can't be buffering. How do we make it all the way through? We should not be buffering. Oh, it'll come back on. Man, come on. There's the cameras going off again. God dang it. Hopefully the chat comes back. You guys can hear me? Oh man, what do I do? If you can hear me, you guys should be able to see me. Should I just shut it off and return it back on? Should we end it and restart it up? Alright, hold on. Okay, everybody. I'm going to end the chat. Everybody come back, okay? I'm going to end the chat. Everybody come back in. You don't want to miss the best part. Can somebody give me a thumbs up that you're coming back if you can hear me? I don't know what else to do. Let's see if I switch to the front. Oh, you can see me now. Hello? Okay. So, which way do I go? Why is that way? No. Go in there. And do rear. Okay, we're back. We're back. Figured it out. Alright, you guys didn't miss a whole lot. I know I'm an ugly duckling. Oh, look at that truck. Oh, man. I think I'm making people mad. That one I'm definitely going to back and look for. I brought 10 grand with me in $100 bills, so. When I used to come up here to my grandpa's cabin, there used to be a water park up here. We're alive! We're alive again! Hopefully it stays live. Please stay alive. Another bar. Don't tell anybody. So this used to be a water park, and now they turned it into like an RV park. But it used to have a water slide and stuff. It was kind of cool because we'd ride our three-wheelers along the ditch right here. I'm always looking for deals. I flip them. I don't keep everything I see. Buy it low. Even if you make $300, it's $300 more than you had the day before. You buy it for $500, you sell it for $800. Now I got my dang son into doing that. You got a set of rims for $100 and a set of tires for $100. And he had them up for $1,200 and he got $1,000. So it's an $800 come up. This house that we just drove by burned down, but they wanted too much money for it. And then this is the cabin I really, really, really wanted to get right here. I really wanted to get this place, but it was way too much money. It's worth $1.4 million now. Ours is like $600,000 with a $30,000 buy. But then this is where my uncle bought a place, then sold it to my grandpa, and then we built an addition on, and now they even built more stuff on. But it's right here, right in front of us, right here. So what I'll do, I'll take you guys off the mount. So see where that door, see where the door is in that one window, and that where the roof line looks goofy? That was just a small little cabin. And then they added on to that side as a screen porch, and then they added on that section that's a 2-story. So this is where we used to stay at, and then they built a garage. So, and then this land right here, we bought from my grandparents. So there's 3 lots right here. And I don't know why this guy keeps parking his semi here. He really wants to buy the land, but I'm waiting for the money to go up. And then there's a burial site. There's Native Americans buried right here on this hill. It's kind of weird. Can't really see it. Well, you can kind of see it. It goes up, but that's actually, there's people buried right there. And then I'll show you where the cemetery is. And then this used to be a resort. You didn't pass it? No. what the heck did they do? They let it all. Or maybe we passed it. We might have passed it. This used to be a little cabin right here, and this guy turned this place into like a big place. So we'll go do a little U-turn, but I'll show you where the cemetery is. And then a guy built that, and it was for sale, but then he wanted too much money. The stuff up here is getting expensive. And then I tried buying this one here and this lot right here. It was $5,000. But they had some kind of weird dealing, something weird going on. I didn't trust the process. So here is a really old cemetery right here. Those headstones are from the 1800s. Some of them are for the 1700s. It's kind of creepy. But that's a little cemetery. But yeah, the guy that owns this land, his name was Johnson. And he was in a drunk. Yeah, I always thought his properties were worth so much money. And I don't know if we can see it, but this person built a real log cabin up here. It's super cool. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. They did a little bit right there, but it's right here. It's right in the woods right here. I don't know if we can see it or not. Can't really see it very good. A trip in the fall when all the leaves drop because it's really hard to see stuff. I see they put a garage in, but it's a real log cabin, like straight up. I watched them build it. Holy crap, 350,000. So back when I was like 18 years old, oh, there's a deer right there. See? There's a deer right there. Look at it. He's just chilling. He's looking at me like, what are you doing, dude? Turn these wipers off. There he goes. We got bear up here and all kinds of stuff. I know we would run into one of them. I like seeing deer. Yeah, that's crazy, HW. That land up there is going for that much. So here's one that I'm working on right now. Like literally last week. So starts right here. Oh, it starts right here. It goes 3 acres back, and then it goes 3 acres back. No, it goes 6 acres back, and then it goes 3 acres long for 20,000. They wanted 30, and they wanted 25. I offered them 20, and then right here was the land that we sold right here. And now we're gonna get to my place. Well, me and the parents. So, well, we put tar road in here. Haha, they don't know. Here's the garage. And then that's the other garage. And then I'll just take the camera off. Screw it. They're probably sleeping still. Okay. Well, that's the garage right there. Let me zoom it out. Let me zoom it out a little bit. Okay. So there's my cabins that we did. And then, so the cabin used to be just where those dormers are. So going out this way was nothing was there. It was just those two dormers and just that little cabin and nothing over here, not in this big great room. And then they put a fireplace in. Yeah, they're sleeping probably still. I put a fireplace in, and then I got an 85-inch TV on this wall right here. And then we fenced that in. And then there's the garage right there. And then we put a screen porch in right there. So, get out. So, we sold this land right next door. They don't know you. They don't even know I'm here. Oh, I hear the dogs. So there's my boat. There's some snowmobiles. There's one of the Harley trailers. The jet ski lift. And I put windows in and dormers because I got a stairs going up. We're gonna make this into another cabin. But we sold this land right here. So this used to be our property. And then these people bought it and they built this cabin on here. And it's really cool. The grass isn't as long as I thought. But look at this place. It still don't compete with ours, but it's still raining. Hope you guys are still with me. So here's the post right here, where our property line is now. It used to go over to there, but 5,000, sell for 125,000. It seemed at the time it seemed normal. Man, I gotta get this stuff out of here. The lake isn't looking too bad. We're in like a bay. So it's actually a river. So down over there is where the river opens. And then if you go that way, there's a bridge and it goes to a bigger lake. So we're on the smaller part of it. And then it kind of like hooks in. So some of this stuff comes in here and gets trapped. But it's not looking too bad this year. But yeah, this is where I like to spend a lot of my time when I can. Oh, they did screen porches in. Copycats. The wooden swing I built like 20 years ago. I need to take it down and rebuild it. Ooh. But I'm gonna bring my machine up here. I'm gonna bring my front end loader. I'm gonna rip all this out. And then I'm gonna redo this whole shoreline. And then in this section right here, I'm gonna grade it. I'm gonna pull it back and I'm gonna grade it down. And I'm gonna put sand all the way in. So it'll be like 30 feet wide. All sand. No rocks. And I'm gonna build the rock wall up higher. And then I'm gonna put like right here, I'm gonna put an irrigation pump so I can run irrigation through all this. So I can get this grass to be better. Looks like crap. Those people over there, they're passed away. They were here for a long time. But here's a chair I built a long time ago. Still probably sittable. I don't know, should I try it? Yeah, it still swings. It's still good. I built it out of hard oak. Just needs to be sanded again. relaxing. This is a good lake for fishing though. I'll be fishing today. Yeah, got good fish. Muskies, walleyes, sturgeon, big crappies, big sunfish. I guarantee if I go throw a pull in right now, I'll catch something right away. But there's the front of it. So if you guys can imagine where those dormers are, take everything away from it. So the upstairs was never done. It was just all beds. And then right in the front, next to the porch, is the kitchen. And then there's a bathroom. And then we all slept upstairs until we started adding on. So we'd get the stuff, like everything poured in the summer, get it framed, and then I come up in the wintertime with my guys or whoever we could get, and then do the finishing inside. And this is where the well is. I clean out. So, and that's our fire pit that I need to redo. And then my brother built the shed right there. Thank God for that. But I don't have the keys. I don't think I have the keys for the garage. Let me see. I guarantee you my dad's up, but yeah, they didn't know. I'm so surprised them. This is the truck that I'm driving. See how it's front end nose? You think I want to hit a deer with that? But see how tall it is? It's not short at all. I gotta check on this. I guarantee I know they haven't checked on it. That's open. You guys want to see some mint old snowmobiles? Oh, that's right. We sold 2 of them. So we got this one left. See, it's all, I did all the pinstriping on it. That's a 500 Indy. And then this is a 800 XLT. It's all dusty right now. But I pinstriped and did all this to it. They all work. A lawnmower I leave up here. And then there's the jet ski and one of the golf carts. I forgot we sold the 2 440s. And then there's the newer ones are in that. The newer ones are in that trailer right there. They have reverse. They're 2 up 800s with long tracks. Oh yeah, and so we put a little door right there, but I think I'm gonna turn this into a cabin, but this is what we used to use. When there's too many people up here. But it's nice and clean. I have a little workbench to work on stuff. But the bigger garage is way better. I need to put that lift back in the lake. I sold my boat lift for my speedboat last year. I just don't have enough time to come up here. So that's why I let them use it. So it gets used. Another one of my trailers. There's my boat. So what I did is this is like a semi cover, and then I built, this has all got wood on it. So it's all hard, so nothing can sit on it, and then it just all runs off. It's got an inboard motor with the turbo on it that I built. And the trailer was brand new, but now it's getting kind of faded from sitting here. It kind of makes me mad. It was in the garage, but I got a 24-foot pontoon brand new. It was like $50,000. I don't want that sitting outside. And then a little garden. So, but this is the place. Oh, they're up. So, oh no, my fan's running. Shoot. I'll put you on the dash for a minute. We're gonna be ending the live here shortly. Yeah, 750 triples. I got my little fan. It's got lights on it. There's my phone's going. Oh, who's at my shop? Oh, at the house. So I don't like using that other phone for streaming, but so I got tree right there in front of me. I gotta drop that tree. That's gotta come down. I might even drop it today. And then I gotta get all the moss off the damn roof. And then that's another one of my garages. That didn't go with the property. But yeah, this is my this is where I come to enjoy my peace. I just wish that I could get up here more. So everybody can use it. Don't touch too much. Yeah, she's wet out there. But during the week, my daughter and my niece and my aunt and my mom are gonna come up here, and they're gonna go thrift shopping and doing all kinds of stuff. So I want to make sure that the grass is cut short, because the mosquitoes up here will eat you alive. So I want to make sure I get the grass cut down really short. So I'll show you guys the back of the truck, and then I'm going to shut it down. I'll do another live when I'm heading back home. And then we got natural. It used to be a propane tank there, but this. So it's got the gates that come down. But right here used to be the propane tank that used to sit right here. But I'm going to come up here and clear all this out. This summer, all this stuff is going bye-bye. I'm going to open all this up so we have more room. So we're going to have more room for parking. So nothing. They just gave it to us. So I parked it up here. It's a clean little runner too. Just so we have something at the cabin too. We need to run around town or something. No, my parents drove the dog truck. Are they even in there? Oh shit, it's the Christmas tree. Let's see. Look at him. All right, everybody's up now. So, thank you all for joining me and making me laugh. I appreciate it. Watkins mosquito repellent is the best. Okay, thank you, HW. I'm gonna screenshot that. Okay, did I miss anybody's comments? Let's see. Sky was in here. Oh, is that somebody new? Sky, if you're in here and you're new, thank you. Styling, did you tell them how you became? Let's tell everybody how you became a mod. It's too funny not to say it. So I had my phone going, my video going or whatever, and I had a truck full of salt that was frozen, so I was dumping washer fluid in it, because washer fluid will break up salt, okay? I don't know whatever's in it. So my phone falls, and it hit all the buttons to make her a mod. Do you know how many things you have to go through to make somebody a mod? As it bounced off the truck and down through the truck, through the frame, by the time it got to the ground, Styling 1 became a mod. So I just left her as a mod. She comes and she goes. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the trip. I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks, Styling 1, for coming in. And you know you're always welcome here. You know, if you don't want a mod, you don't have to. I told you that